Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Baltimore going up against Miami. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Pedro Martinez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. Leading off, Jimmy Rollins. And a foul ball.
7 o'clock.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one at triple digits.
Pedro's one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of the game, Boog, and he's known for his excellent command of the baseball and the variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups.
0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Misses outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. And here is Chipper Jones. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside.
That's a ball. 1 and 2.
Rollins at first, 1 gone. Pitch misses outside. And the count is even 2 and 2. It's through for a hit. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. The relay. Safe. And they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
No balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. De La Cruz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Alex Bregman at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get...
Slings it across, and they get Bregman for the out. They limit the damage here. Back in Boston, and towing the slab here, Pedro Martinez.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1-2's the count.
Puts a bunt down. High bounce, and he barehands it. But no chance. That's an infield single. Here's Mookie Betts now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ellie looking to steal. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. No outs. Runner on second. Alvarez sprinting after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 out and a runner at second. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. The throw in.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Cedar Rafaela now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Headed towards the corner. Alvarez on the move towards the line. And he makes the catch. 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Joe Morgan. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Ortiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now it's even up. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the second, now batting Jamer Candelario. Candelario batting 6th in today's lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now the right fielder.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
Out towards right center field, Rafaela makes a move towards the gap. Hauls it in for the out. And here's the catcher, Harry Ford. And there's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there.
And that chance handled. Zips it to first. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder.
Number 23.
In the air, right side. Davis makes the play, and that is that.
Can't slow down, won't stop, can't stop. No timeouts, so the time's now.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Eric Davis. Martinez back to work. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
Rollins. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Fouled off. He was late. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses
No,
the
that
zone.
missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Harry Ford getting ready to hit. Just
That's
off the
inside.
inside edge. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He
1-2.
threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Rollins.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
No ball. 1
Jones
strike.
swings through it for strike 1. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that is strike 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Rollins over at second. Guerrero on at first with 2 down. Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Back here at Fenway as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the 3rd baseman, number 5. First
One ball,
pitch,
no
not
strike.
close. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Alvarez going back. And it hits off the monster. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of the third. And a sac bunt here. Fires over to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Mookie to hit. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Turns and fires to Betts. Puts a bunt down. And he barehands it. Not in time, and that'll score a run. One down, runner at first. David Ortiz will hit next. Late swing, foul to the left. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And there are two outs. Stepping in, Joe Morgan. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score two. Swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Puts a bunt down. Guerrero. And they put the tag on him for the out. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now the DH, Jeimer Candelario. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Davis makes the grab, one away. And now the right fielder fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second.
Save! He beat the throw.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And the batter now, Harry Ford. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. To third. And that one handled. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Way inside. Gets away. But no advance. That's ball one. Late on that fastball.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 and 2 to count.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Eric Davis. That one at triple digits.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Lays down a bunt to the right side, and they tag him out.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And that one fouled off.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Ford now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Here's the third baseman, doubled in his first AB. Cut on and missed at 101, and it's 0-1. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate there. Ford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Late on that fastball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back inside Fenway Park. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Martinez back to work. This one smoked out to left. Oliva makes the catch. And there's one away. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 1 for 2. And a strike on the outside edge. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now Chipper Jones. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one is absolutely belted. And a base hit right there. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 in this one. Late on that fastball. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the
0-1.
bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice.
0-2.
So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
Betts.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient
0-1.
because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything,
0-2.
what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Puts a bunt down. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. In the air, right field. Settles underneath it. Nabs it, and that's the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, and now it's Alex Bregman. The wide to kick the pitch. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit. First pitch misses.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Late on that fastball.
1-2's the count.
And it's even
That's
up.
low. That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now the right fielder. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And strike 2.
Just an outstanding job
No
of
balls,
spinning the
2 strikes.
baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Betts running hard to get it. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I miss.
Back now at Fenway, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome.
0-2.
They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And next is the designated hitter, Joe Morgan. Ground ball right side. And it stays fair.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Davis, the batter now as he swings and misses
0-1.
for strike 1. Morgan on the move. Pitch
That
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning.
Runner goes again. Cut on and miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Morgan stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. Ouch.
Take the
He
base.
had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting, left
Here's the left fielder, Tony Oliva. Pickoff move to first.
No, no,
Davis
no.
back in on a dive. Little chopper rolls foul. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Runner on the move. Puts a bunt down. Two on, one out. Harry Ford digs in now. There's the strike.
0-1.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now the third baseman. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one down the line and foul ball.
Right 2.
In the dirt.
1-2.
Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Puts a bunt down. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Harry Ford. Swings and misses. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
On the ground to the left. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the center fielder.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next pitch is outside. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Foul ball. Right side, bats up with it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. That one at triple digits.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Bunted back towards the mound. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, called strike. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And now David Ortiz. And there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that is that.
I get in line for you. Gotta get in line.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Martinez back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-2.
Stays alive. Guerrero checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The 1-2. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and he's on at first.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
New arm out of the bullpen, Hunter Green.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
0-1.
Jones swings through it for strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 1
That's a
there.
ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Ball 1, no strikes.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-2.
This one blasted the other way. Down the line, and it's a foul ball.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
And that gets down into the gap. Here's the throw. And he's out.
On the tag.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one up and in. Look out. Runner at third. 2 away.
1-1.
Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. The tag, and he's out.
Tag.
Next to hit, Joe Morgan. 1 for 3. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Pitch in the
Oh,
dirt.
that's down.
1-2 the count. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Eric Davis. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. We go to the ninth. Now it's the DH, Jamer Candelario. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And that one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And ball one.
1-2.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And now Harry Ford 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Swing and a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.